I've been in the animal health industry for about 7 years now, and really I kind of just grew up with it. So passively, I just got really adopted into the industry by a bunch of folks from my dad's experience in it. So I went to all the trade shows as a kid, IPPE, PSA, and so got to meet people and really create a bond and develop friendships through that way. So when I meet with people, it's really like meeting with your uncles or your brothers and sisters and all that. So it's been a great journey getting here. More so in really my past, I've dealt a lot in the probiotic markets. So that's really been probably the core of my journey so far. And then my very first job, I actually dealt with the enzyme markets and the amino acids and things like that. dsm-firmenich has had a really great reputation in our industry for a long time, many, many years. And so for me personally, that was really my big factor in moving over here was the portfolio that dsm-firmenich provides to the industry. So, my perception was, yes, it is just like customers. It's a big vitamin company. It's a big blending and premix company. And then when I got here, there's so much more than even what I imagined. And that's great because, again, as my job goes, I want to allow the customer to give me some guidance on, hey, what exactly are you looking for in these, especially like performance solutions products? What are you looking for? And what challenges are you faced with currently, especially if they're seasonal challenges? And then that really allows me to go back through a portfolio. dsm-firmenich is looked at as a vitamin supplier and a blender/premix company. I think that's the big picture as customers see us. I do think that with our performance solutions products that we're able to capture a whole new market, and I think that we're able to enlighten some customers on that, hey, while we do have the vitamins, the premix, the blending capabilities, here's also some categories that we have that we can provide to them in-house instead of them having to outsource it as well. So that's something that's really appealing, I think, for me personally, but for a customer, I think that, as we educate them on other products that we have in our portfolio, it's really captured attention, I think, throughout the U.S. at least. Gut health that's really like opening Pandora's box, right? Like, there's so many elements, it's hard to get it down to one single term or definition. Because again, there's a lot of steps that go into gut health. So you've got your probiotics, which you're talking about the microbiome, you're talking about bacterial loads, and then you've got encapsulated enzymes, or you've got your essential feed, like what we're able to provide with the vitamin markets and things like that. So at that point, really, I allow the customer to come to me and really define what gut health is to them, and then that actually allows me to have direction in how we can give them solutions to their production. Some of the factors there, like, if you're talking to a nutritionist, they're probably going to be looking at body weight gain, they're probably going to be looking at feed conversion, they're going to look at uniformity and things like that. So if we have products that we're able to test and able to show that we can give that solution to a customer with significant data, I really believe that that's a route that is really important to focus on with that specific individual. From a veterinarian perspective, they're going to be talking more about maybe salmonella, enterococcus, and of course I know that those two things can tie in together between teams, but specifically with veterinarians, that's what they primarily focus on. And so then we're able to dive into your performance solutions products, such as the probiotics, such as the eubiotics, and so on and so forth. So.